Have you ever dreamt of misty mountains and ancient castles? I certainly have. For years, I imagined myself wandering through the wild, romantic landscapes of Scotland. But like many dreams, this one seemed to have a rather hefty price tag. I had a small pot of savings, just £500, about $600. It wasn't much, but my heart was set. I decided to take a leap of faith and see if I could experience the magic of the Highlands on a shoestring. This journey wasn't about luxury, it was about connection, feeling the ancient stones beneath my feet and the Highland mist on my face. My plan: live like a local, embrace the unexpected, and let the landscape be my guide. I packed my boots, a warm coat, and a heart full of hope. Scotland was calling, and I was ready to answer, even with my pockets feeling rather light. I promised to see the beauty in the small things: a friendly smile, a warm scone, heather blooming on a hillside. Let me show you a Scotland that welcomes everyone, no matter your budget. Let's begin our journey into the heart of the Highlands together. Surviving on just £500 for a month in Scotland might sound impossible, but it's not. The key: rethink your expenses. My biggest costs were travel and accommodation. I bought a regional bus pass, cheaper than trains, and it let me explore tiny villages off the beaten path. For food, I made supermarkets my best friend. Fresh bread, local cheese, fruit for packed lunches. Evenings meant hearty soups from small cafes, or simple pasta in hostel kitchens. Scotland's greatest treasures, its landscapes, coastlines and walking trails, are free. Museums in many cities are free too, perfect for rainy days. I tracked every expense in a notebook, turning budgeting into a game. This mindful approach made every purchase meaningful. Being creative and resourceful deepened my adventure. A small budget led to a richer, more authentic Scottish experience. Leaving Glasgow, the city faded into rolling green hills, then mountains that touched the sky. My bus journey north was a spectacle: Loch Lomond's dark waters, dramatic peaks, endless sky. My first stop, Glencoe. The air was crisp, the mountains imposing, the landscape ancient. I walked for hours along a quiet path, following a rushing stream surrounded by silence and wild beauty. The Highlands are a tapestry of greens, reds, browns, and in late summer, purple heather. The light shifts constantly, one moment brooding, the next golden. As the sun set, the sky turned pink and orange, mountains silhouetted against the fading light. I found peace on a small hill, watching the day end. All my worries melted away. This was why I'd come: raw, untamed beauty as my reward. My Highland adventure had truly begun. The landscape was more than scenery. It was a living story. Every step felt like walking through a painting. My heart was already full. Affordable accommodation was key to my budget. I discovered independent hostels and bothies, simple, welcoming, and full of character. Hostels weren't just for students. I met families, retirees, and solo travelers of all ages. For $15-20 a night, I had a bed and a place to share stories by the fire. In remote areas, bothies, free, unlocked shelters, offered true adventure. One night, I shared a bothy with 2 German hikers, cooking by candlelight and waking to a misty glen. The people running these places were the heart and soul, like Elspeth, who treated me like family and shared local secrets. Staying in these places saved money and connected me to the land and its people. I learned from fellow travelers, picked up Gaelic words, and shared whiskey by a campfire. These shared moments turned my trip into a journey of connection. Hospitality in the Highlands is a way of life. My simple stays made Scotland feel like home. Eating well on a budget in Scotland was a joy. Mornings began with porridge, cheap, filling, and perfect for hiking. Lunches were picnics, bakery pastries, oat cakes, cheddar and apples, eaten beside locks or castle ruins. Simple meals in stunning places felt more luxurious than any restaurant. Evenings meant local pubs and cafes, Cullen skink soup, stovies and other hearty classics. These dishes, rooted in tradition, were delicious and affordable. A visit to a coastal smokehouse was a highlight. Smoked salmon, eaten by the harbour, a true treat. The secret focus on simple, high-quality local ingredients. Let the landscape be your dining room. Eating like a Highlander is about flavour, not expense. Every meal was a taste of the real Scotland. Scotland's true magic lies in its people. Highlanders are warm, down-to-earth and endlessly generous. In a village shop, the owner drew me a map to a hidden waterfall, just one example of their kindness. In a tiny pub, locals welcomed me, shared stories, and made me feel at home. Their humor is dry and infectious, their sense of community strong. I met a shepherd whose family had worked the same land for centuries, connecting past and present. Tradition runs deep, but so does creativity. Young artists, musicians, and chefs are shaping a vibrant culture. The soul of Scotland is a blend of old and new. Here, history and hope walk hand in hand. The people made my journey unforgettable. The women of the Highlands left a lasting impression on me. Their strength and beauty are quiet, but profound, rooted in resilience and connection to the land. I met Morag, a bookshop owner with a passion for Scottish literature and a welcoming spirit. Highland women are the backbone of their communities, running shops, farms and guest houses with grace. They're comfortable in their own skin, hiking hills or tending gardens, drawing strength from the elements. Their beauty is authentic, their lives purposeful. One evening, a young woman sang Gaelic folk songs in a pub, her voice haunting, her presence magnetic. In that moment, she embodied the spirit of the Highlands, strong, soulful, and beautiful. The charm of Highland women is found in their stories, their laughter, and their song. They are the heart of the Highlands. Their spirit lingers long after you leave. Near the end of my trip, I sought one last adventure. A secret beach on the northwest coast, recommended by a local. The walk was long and challenging, through hills and moorland, with drizzle falling. But as I crested the final hill, the clouds parted, revealing white sand and turquoise water. The beach was breathtaking and completely empty. I took off my boots, waded in the cold sea, and ate my picnic in silence. A seal popped up, watching me before slipping away, a magical farewell. In that moment, all the effort and planning faded away. This was the reward, pure, unspoiled beauty, found by listening to locals and taking the path less traveled. The greatest moments are often the simplest. That afternoon on the secret beach is a memory I'll treasure forever. Always trust the locals' tips. The Highlands still hold hidden wonders. Magic is waiting for those willing to seek it. My month in Scotland on £500 was more than a holiday. It was a lesson in what truly matters. The best experiences come from curiosity, connection, and awe, not money. I left Scotland with a wealth of memories and a renewed sense of wonder. I hope my story inspires you to seek your own adventure, no matter your budget. This is just one chapter. I dream of sharing more hidden corners of the world with you. Your support makes this journey possible. Every subscription, like, and comment helps. Join our community and become a fellow traveler. Where will we go next? The wild coasts of Ireland, the mountains of Wales, or somewhere new? Thank you for sharing this Scottish dream with me. Until our next journey, take care and keep dreaming.